Welcome everyone to round 10 of IOR Season 2. Today we are here at Paul Ricard, France for the 10th race of the season. We are now at qualifying, drivers starting to get out of the pit lane. We come from last weekend race at Canada. Very great racing we saw there. First team to take their 1-2 as Mercedes with Jane and Thales. P1 and P2 finally. Jane taking his first win of the season at Montreal. But today we are here at France. Similar track with Canada about track limits. It's also not easy to avoid penalties at this track, so we may see interesting things going on there because drivers will have to be careful in avoiding taking penalties, and even if they cross the line in first place, they still may lose the race because of that. So winner is going to be not only the driver with the more pace, but driver who is best able to avoid penalties. We see Barakab now out of the pit lane. Still, unfortunately for him and for the league, not with the weapons to fight against the top guys because he still doesn't have his pedals fixed. So his job now is try to get all the points he can to keep in the fight for the championship, now being led by Slippery Cucumber. So Barakab now leading all the field, then followed by Cinamo. Here we have Thomas Masieri in the commentary section. I say hi to him. He says hi, David. I say hi to you, Thomas Masieri. He says this is one of my favorite circuits and I hope a good result for Ferrari. Let's go LBA Checos and let's go Piccioni, the two best Italian drivers. So thanks Thomas Masieri for your support to LBA Checos and Piccioni, who is his first race at IOR, replacing Rastro at Team Ferrari, teammate of LBA Checos, so they can keep fighting for the team championship, constructor championship. Now we are on board with Cinamo going through sector 1. After him comes one of the Mercedes, it's Jane. So Cinamo already finished sector 1, now going through sector 2. We'll see what time does he do. He does 48.9. Now we go with Jane and he does 48.9. So he's going much faster than Cinamo there, or a bit faster at least. Going back with Cinamo, is going to go onto the finish line, and it's going to be 128.3. Now we are going to go with Jane. What time does he do? 128.0, 3 times faster than Cinamo's time. Lots machine, very slow lap time for him. 130.1, 2 seconds behind. Oh, and Piccioni is going to P1 now, very strong time by him. LBA Checos also great time in front of Jane and Piccioni in his first race. 127.4, very fast, 6 times faster than Jane and LBA Checos. Thales at 128.6. And Slippery Cucumber now into P1, 127.3. There is Dino Vino Bambino doing his slipstream job with his teammate Barakab. Great team work by these two drivers. Barakab, now that he can't fight, helping Dino to get that pole position today. Now Slippery Cucumber taking the lead. Of the qualifying session, but we have to see what's Dino going to do now. Dino crosses the line, and it's third place for Dino, 127.9. Filippo Coppi says, "Hi David, I say hi to you, Filippo Coppi. Thanks for supporting LBA Checos and Piccioni today. Always good to have the Italian fans, Checos fans, and now Piccioni fans too on the commentaries. So big thanks to you." And so again, drivers coming out of the pit lane. Piccioni is already out, going for another shot. 10 more minutes remaining on this qualifying session. And Piccioni looks to be at the pace, so even in his first race, we can't discard a win by this guy. He seems to be a very fast driver, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Thales is also coming out of the pit lane after his P2 last weekend. He's definitely going to want to go for more today. Now at P7, more than 1 second behind the Slippery Cucumber's time, who's just fly today. Thomas Masieri asks if it's going to rain. Well, weather seems very dark at the moment. We see a lot of clouds, but still no drops of rain falling at track. So no, at the moment we are not having rain. Race maybe, not sure. But if it happens, it would be our first race with rain on this season. Here goes Piccioni. LBA Checos in front of him. Not sure if they're going to do slipstream work there, as Barakap and Dino were doing. Yeah, looks like it will be. Oh, but he goes wide, and he's got, unfortunately, his lap time invalidated now. Dino Vino Bambino again out on track, going to try to go for another shot. He's 6 tenths behind Slippery Cucumber, but is definitely not going to give up in that fight for pole position. Thomas Masieri says, what a helmet of Piccioni, it's amazing. Yeah, I've seen it now, and yeah, it looks very nice. Looks pretty, yeah, pretty nice. Those plenty of colors we can see on his helmet. So yeah, I like that helmet too. We are following now Slippery Cucumber going through Sector 2. Only 13 thousandths of a second improving, so definitely not a big improvement by him there. There he goes, taking very fast that corner. Into Sector 3 now. Into the finish line goes Slippery Cucumber. Is going to be... Improves 2/10 what he did previously. Now he's way faster than he was. 127.1, almost reaching the 126 gap. But still not. Piccioni still with his flying lap invalidated. Now we are on board with Dino Vino Bambino. And whoa, something went on there. It was... Still working with Barakakov, who's got his flying lap invalidated there. But Dino is still in contention, looks like. Janek coming out of the pit lane now. LB and Checos now in through P3 in front of Dino Vino Bambino, only 3/10 behind his teammate Piccioni. And Dino's gone into the pit lane, probably not felt good with that lap. Jane is about to start his flying lap. And today Stanley doesn't seem to be much faster at the moment, at least. He's on P8 after his great win at Baku last weekend, finishing P9 the race. We'll see if today he can have a good result. At the moment P8, his teammate P9, 5/10 behind him. Bialo also still trying to get a good lap time, but as I said at the start, very difficult track to keep out of the track limits. So yeah, again got his flying lap invalidated. His best lap is definitely not counts, 133.5, very slow lap time by him. That's definitely not going to count. And Gustavo and Atom Kev still even haven't completed a lap. And now Atom Kev completes 128.5. Just some thousandths lower than Stanley's time. But at the moment, Slippery Cucumber looks to be undefeatable. Following Jane into Sector 3 now. The winner from last weekend's race is now P5 at the grid. He's almost 1 second behind Slippery Cucumber's time. But now he's coming into the last corners. We'll see how much he can improve. Last weekend he surprised with a great pole lap, but no, he goes into the pit lane now. A bit weird what's happened there. Most people are on the pit lane now. Only on track we have Stanley, who is about to start his flying lap. Then we have Cinnamon, who's also just come out of the pit lane. Got his podium last weekend, P3, but unfortunately has already thrown away 2 possible wins for him at Baku and last weekend at Canada by his own mistake. So we'll see if this third try can finally be the win, but looks a bit far at the moment on P6. We'll see what he can do. Only 2 more minutes remaining. Going to be interesting to see if someone can beat Slippery Cucumber now for that pole position, or if finally Slippery Cucumber will take his 4th pole position of the season. That would equal the amount of poles with Baraka Cup, who also has 4. Cucumber at the moment has 3. And then Jane and Virtuoso both have 1 pole position, the only 4 pole sitters we have at the moment. Filippo Coppi asks me what do I think about Piccioni. I think he's a very fast driver. It's his first race here at IOR, and he's already demonstrated to be very fast, only 3 times behind Slippery Cucumber in a very solid P2, and we are still to wait to see what he can do at the last shot to take pole position. Why not? So Janes DNF the race, so he's definitely not going to be on pole position as last weekend. And LBA Chekos, I'm not sure if he's going to make it to start a flying lap. Actually, he's very far. Piccioni has already started his. Filippo Coppi says that he thinks Piccioni improves the league level, and yeah, that's true. It's always good to get very fast people, faster people, and now I'm very glad that Piccioni has joined us. He's definitely improving the league level. On board with Piccioni through Sector 2, it's going to be Purple Sector 2 for Piccioni. He's 3 times faster, so at the moment he's at pole position actually, so yeah, he has to complete that final sector to be on pole, and Slippery Cucumber at the end was able to get to the finish line to start that flying lap. Cinemo's into P3 now. Very flying lap by Cinemo. He just fly there. Piccioni in through final corner. Is he on pole position today or not? We'll see. Piccioni crosses the line and it will be P1 for Piccioni. 1/10 faster than Slippery Cucumber. And it can be pole position for him at his first race at IOR. But we have to wait. What time will Slippery Cucumber do? Seems to have a bit of traffic there. Dino also finally wasn't able to complete a better lap time. Bialo gets P8. And Slippery Cucumber is now improving T3 times, so it looks it will be pole for Cucumber now. But he meets Atom Kev there. A bit of blocking, or not sure if Atom Kev is also on a flying lap. But this may slow Slippery Cucumber and finally let Piccioni take that pole position today. Yeah, this definitely looks like to be slowing down Slippery Cucumber. But he's also got that slipstream. We'll see finally what it turns to be. It's the finish line and Cucumber is going to be at P2 by only very close pole position there. Only 13 thousandths of a second there. Very crazy what happened at the end. And finally Dino Vino Bambino unable to improve also. So it's pole position for Piccioni there. It's true that Slippery Cucumber got his lap completely messed there. But at the end it's a pole position and it counts. So yeah, great lap by Piccioni. Pole position today. So qualifying has just ended. We are going to go to the race at any moment, but 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and yeah, it's over now. So we have some people, unfortunately, with some grid penalties. Atom Kev and Lux Machine. And yeah, only 13 thousandths of a second separates Slippery Cucumber and Piccioni. At P1, I know Slippery Cucumber got his lap messed at the end, but at the end it's a pole position for Piccioni, so great job by him, becoming the 5th driver to take a pole position on this season. Okay, finally we are going to start the race. Formation lap is on now. Both Renault got grid penalties, so now they are 15th and 16th place. It will be a very interesting fight for the win between Piccioni and Cucumber. Cinamo too, he's been fighting for the win already 2 times in last 2 races, so it wouldn't surprise to see him doing it again. Weather still seems to be very dark, not sure if this means rain will come later. Now everyone out of the top 10 has decided to start on medium tires. I think that's a good decision by them. Filippo Coppi asks, what time is it in Peru now? Well, it's definitely not night, it's 12 p.m. 12 p.m. so yeah, 12 p.m. so definitely not night, very early by the way. It's 6 hours of difference with Italy. Now race finally about to start. Lux Machine going to take his spot. So finally we can start this French Grand Prix at Paul Ricard. Piccioni starting on pole position. Slippery Cucumber on second place. We'll see who will be first after turn 1. There it goes. Lights out and away we go. Slippery Cucumber did get a good start. Looks like Piccioni now starts better than what Cucumber did. Cinnamo already at the inside of Slippery Cucumber, and Cinnamo is into P2 now. Cinnamo, as I said, very fast driver. Now already overtaken Slippery Cucumber for P2. Graphic shows LBA Checos on P1, but it's not. LBA Checos is on P5 at the moment. Okay, it's stable now. Piccioni leading the race, followed by Cinnamo, followed by Slippery Cucumber. Slippery Cucumber now trying to have another shot at Cinnamo, going by the outside, but Cinnamo covering very good there. Round the outside goes Slippery Cucumber to overtake Cinnamo, but Cinnamo tries to fight with him, covering very good there. This allowing Piccioni to try to pull a bit away there. Dino Bino Bambino has overtaken LBA Checos into P4 now, covering very good there. Thales also a very good start, overtaking 2 drivers. Bialo overtaking 1 driver, and Janet keeping there. Great fight there, great move by Thales to win Bialo's place. Into P7 now behind his teammate Janet. Slippery Cucumber finally regained that P2 and is now at the back of Piccioni to fight for that P1 of the race. Everyone's keeping the train at the moment, looks like only. And LBA Checos now fighting with Dino Bino Bambino. Bialo is into the pit lane now. Got some wing damage at the start. Not sure if it happened with Thales. Equasar also is at the back. Probably an accident too. Definitely an accident, but not into the pit lane. So he's managed to keep his wing very well there. Cinnamo losing a bit of pace with Slippery Cucumber, who's now going to try to chase Piccioni for that P1. Dino Bino Bambino also very close to Cinnamo there. Going to be on his back there. Very, very fast goes Dino Bino Bambino. Very easy move done by him to overtake Cinnamo. Dino Bino Bambino is into P3 now. But Cinnamo's trying to fight back again. And Cinnamo's trying to regain that place. We saw these 2 drivers fight at Canada last weekend, and they are fighting again here at France. DRS going to be enabled on the next lap. And finally we are going to start to see serious attacks on drivers here. Mercedes drivers also catching the pace there. Oh, and they touch, no, sorry, I thought Cinnamo and Checos had touched, but no, it didn't happen. Now DRS enabled now. Slippery Cucumber is going to have a shot at Piccioni now. LBA Checos now very close to Cinnamo. Again, LBA Checos has used a lot of ERS on the start of the race. Dino Bino Bambino trying to pull away from Cinnamo, but still on DRS range. And Slippery Cucumber is very close to Piccioni there. And they're gonna try to go for the move there. Very close now. Similar amount of ERS. Piccioni has more still. Now Slippery Cucumber gonna enable DRS, but not trying to go for the move. He's saving his ERS. Still going to wait. Cinnamo finally catch DRS, but very far behind from Dino Bino Bambino. And Janes overtaking LBA Checos there, and LBA Checos made a bit of contact there, but Jane now is into P5 of the race. We missed that fight, and Jane, great move done by him, moving into P5 of the race. And LBA Checos has already lost 2 places from the start of the race. Dino Bino Bambino starts pulling away from. And Jane now also overtaking Cinnamo there. Down the inside goes Jane. Cinnamo and LBA Checos losing a lot of places there. Jane around the outside tries to get the move done on Cinnamo, but he can't. Cinnamo keeps very well the position on those corners. Thales a bit behind. 9-10 becomes LBA Checos. We'll see if he can catch back now. Slippery Cucumber again very close to Piccioni there. But we are going to take a look at Jane, what he can do, and LBA Checos trying to fight again to regain that place he lost. Again on board with Jane, going for the move on Cinnamo. There he goes, easy move by him. No DRS for Cinnamo to defend. Great move by Jane into P4 now. Filippo Coppi asked me what do I think about Drive to Survive Season 3. Well, I have to say actually I have only seen Chapter 1 by now, so not an opinion I can give at the moment. I'm still to watch the rest of the series. But I definitely will see everything before next weekend race, so please ask me again there and I will give you my honest opinion about what I think. Jane now gonna try to catch Dino Bino Bambino, who has lost plenty of pace. LBA Checos is into the pit lane, now he's trying to go for an undercut. Looks like, and Slippery Cucumber now very close to Piccioni. Around the outside is gonna try to go for the move there. No, he can't. Wait in there. Both with similar amount of ERS, but both have used most everything of it. There goes Slippery Cucumber, is going to try to overtake Piccioni now. Piccioni doing a great job on his first race in IOR. Definitely increasing the level of the league. And Slippery Cucumber is trying to give it all to overtake Piccioni. Piccioni is also giving it all to defend his place. Dino Bino Bambino has lost a lot of pace there, and Jane is catching with him now. Very close, Slippery Cucumber to Piccioni there. Still waiting to get the move done. Piccioni covers down the inside. None of them has really ERS now. Both of them has used it all to attack and to defend. Jane now getting much more pace than Dino Bino Bambino and is closing very fast to him. We have to check also LBA Checos, he went into the pit lane. His distance with the leader is 27 seconds, so he's definitely not going to be in front when he comes out. And really not sure if he got any wing damage there or just tried to go for an undercut. Slippery Cucumber is very, very close there. And Thales is the first driver to pick a penalty on this race. 3-second time penalty. Slippery Cucumber there goes on the slipstream. Dino Bino Bambino is in the pit lane. Slippery Cucumber gets the move done. Slippery Cucumber is into P1 now in front of Piccioni. Great move by him round the outside. But Piccioni is now going to have a fight back on him on the next straight. Similar amount of ERS still, we'll see. He managed to get in front now. He goes a bit wide there. Losing a bit of time. We'll see what Piccioni can do now. Jane 4.6 seconds behind. Slippery Cucumber and Piccioni looking for another podium, and why not trying to get a win even. Dino Bino Bambino went into the pit lane for an undercut. His gap with the leader is 26.1 seconds. We'll see where he comes out, and now he's very close to LBA Checos too. LBA Checos at the back of Dino Bino Bambino, but Dino Bino Bambino with much more ERS than LBA Checos has goes to the outside, and again the fight for the lead of the race. And Picciones went into the pits. Slippery Cucumber has stayed out. They asked me what tires LBA Checos on. He is on the medium tires. Piccioni is trying to cover the undercuts. He's went for the hard tires. He's going to be slower, but he's going for one stop only. And we have to check where is Dino Bino Bambino going to come out there. Piccioni is already coming out of the pit lane. He's definitely going to be in front of Dino. Yes, he is. Dino Vino Bambino very close. Gonna be very close still to Piccioni. Oh, yellow flag on sector 1. It's Tuntu. Tuntu spawned there. He's back on track again, so nothing has happened. And Slippery Cucumber is just flying. He's 6.4 seconds in front of Jane. And Jane has also built a gap with Cinnamon, who's 1.6 behind. Piccioni is into P10. He has freeway, and Cinnamon's got a 3-second time penalty now. But Dino Vino Bambinos, they're very close into Piccioni on the medium tires. So it's going to be very interesting to watch what's going to happen now. Janes just keeps losing pace with Slippery Cucumber, and Slippery Cucumber has finally decided to pit. We'll see what strategy is he on now. Dino Vino Bambino still unable to overtake Tuntu, who's keeping him behind, who is on the medium tires. We'll see who's going to come out first. Is it going to be Slippery Cucumber or is it going to be Piccioni? Here goes Slippery Cucumber, but he's on the medium tires. There goes Cucumber, and it's going to be... Piccioni comes out in front of Slippery Cucumber on the hard tires, but Slippery Cucumber now on those medium tires definitely going to be faster than Piccioni. Dino Vino Bambino is now going to get DRS with them. And it's interesting now, Piccioni's catch a bit of traffic there with Lux Machine and Atom Kev, both Renault drivers. Slippery Cucumber is gonna have a look at him now. Piccioni now trying to get a move on Lux Machine and Atom Kev, but yeah, he goes down the inside, great dive bomb by him. Slippery Cucumber does the same. And now Slippery Cucumber gets a shot on Piccioni. He is on medium tires, Piccioni on the hards. Round the outside goes Slippery Cucumber. See, is going to be an easy move or not. By the outside goes Slippery Cucumber, and yeah, great move done by Cucumber there. But not enough, looks like. Piccioni goes great dive bomb there by the inside. And manage now. Dive on by yellow flag on sector 3. Cinnamon's DNF the race. Not sure what happened with Cinnamon. He looks alone, so it may be a mistake on his own. Not sure. Safety car is out now. Safety car, and Jane is on the medium tires now. It's gonna be on fresher tires. We'll see now how his race is going to change with what has just happened. Baraka Cup Max and Equasar still to make their stops. So very interesting how safety car is now going to change race situation. So we still have some drivers who still have to stop. After they do, we'll see how it's going to be. Max most probably is going to be on the pit lane now. He's on the soft tires. Equasar and Baraka on the medium, but Baraka pits now. Equasar, Max gone into the pit lane too. Equasar is going to the pit lane too. So Piccioni is going to be leading the race now on those hard tires. Slippery Cucumber also goes into the pit lane, gonna go for new hard tires, most probably to go to the end of the race. Dino Vino Bambino also stops. Lux Machine stays out on the medium tires. So Piccioni is now leading the race with hard tires. Then comes Lux Machine, who surprisingly has decided not to stop yet. Then it's LBA Checos and Barackup's greatly on P5 with those hard tires. He did a great job there to get that P5. And Slippery Cucumber and Dino Vino Bambino very far behind now with that stop they decided to do. So now this is playing perfect for the Ferrari team, which now have both of their drivers on P1 and P3. Lux Machine decided to stay out, not sure if he's coming in the pit lane. Okay, so now everyone has made his stop except Lux Machine, who has decided to stay out on the medium tires. He still will have to stop, but we'll see what will happen later on the race. Then we have LBA Checos, who maybe... No, I'm sorry, Jane, who maybe will try to put some pressure on the Ferrari drivers now. Then Stanley, great job on the hard tires. He's going to the end of the race. Thales is with medium tires, so he's probably going to stop again. Then Max, Equasar, Slippery Cucumber, and Dino on the hard tires. Going to the end of the race too. 2 and 2 on the mediums. Probably one more stop. Then Atom Kev and Gustavo on the hards and Bialo on the medium tires. So safety car is definitely going to leave on this lap. Okay, safety car is leaving on this lap. We are going to be racing out Paul Ricard. Piccioni is gonna relaunch the race now. There he goes. We are racing out Paul Ricard. Piccioni relaunched the race. Lux Machine already lost 8 tenths with him. LBA Chaco is gonna be on the attack now. So LBA Checo's job now is try to overtake Lux Machine the earliest he can, the quickest he can. Now Stanley also pressuring Baraka up there. Gianni gonna be attacking both drivers, both LBA Checos and Lux Machine, and we'll see if he can try to put some pressure on Piccioni. There goes LBA Checos on this lip trim of Lux Machine. Not able to do so. Gianni still keeping behind the two of them. Still looking on the move, and now LBA Checos round the outside, getting the move down on Lux Machine. Lux Machine into P3 now. Gianni's now gonna have the attack on Lux Machine. There goes Gianni moving into P3. Now he's going to try to go on LBA Checos. He has much more fresher tires. Baraka still keeping Stanley behind, very good. Even racing on the controller, he's doing a great job today on that P5 at the moment. Stanley still keeping the pressure on him. Thales a bit behind. Dino Bambino, slippery Cucumber, accident for Cucumber. Spawn again, involved in an accident once again, and Max also involved in the same accident. Again, another accident that involves slippery Cucumber, and he may still keep losing more points there. And finally, Lux Machine decides to pit. He should have done it on the safety car. Finally, he decided to go into the pit lane. Terrible strategy by him, the only I have to say. Baraka into P4 now, defending from Stanley there. Thales on P6. Giannis now gonna try to put some pressure on LBA Checo. Still more time, one more lap to have DRS enabled. Thales has overtaken Stanley there. Thales moves into P5. And now Thales with those medium tires gonna try to go for the move on Baraka most probably. There goes Dino Bambino overtaking Equasar. Dino gets a 3-second time penalty now. Gianni had been saving some ERS while LBA Checos has used much more. Now we'll see Gianni on the attack of LBA Checos. Thales also gonna try to overtake Baraka up there. Definitely has the advantage on tires, and that Baraka still on the controller, so now he's had more time to practice, but still a disadvantage to what he's used to race for. So we'll see what Baraka can do against Thales now. There goes Gianni. DRS open, gonna be open now to try to get the move on LBA Checos. Thales also DRS open, try to go for Baraka up there, and Stanley defending from Dino Bambino. Gianni is now getting closer into LBA Checos, 5/10 behind him. Baraka has already lost 3.8 seconds. He's keeping behind Thales there, who is on the medium tire. So, and Dino Bambino is also unable to overtake Stanley at the moment. Well, they're only one lap of difference, but he's very, very close there. Thales a bit behind from Baraka. Baraka is doing a great job today. If he can keep that, I am going to go for him for my driver of the day. With the pad, he's doing a great job at the moment. So yeah, if he keeps that good position, I'm going with him for driver of the day, definitely. Gianni there, very close to LBA Checos, not so close now 4 times behind, but he has DRS open now. ERS not trying to go for a move. He's saving ERS there. Thales now pressuring Barakov. On DRS, Barakov can't defend this one. Down the inside goes Thales, getting the move down for that P4 of the race. We'll see if Barakov can defend. No, he can, and Stanley's gonna catch that place too. Stanley round the outside on Barakov, gets the move down also. Barakov is into P6 now, and definitely going to let by Dino Bino Bambino now. And Dino going overtaken by Bialo there. What's happened actually there? Barakov is fighting again with Stanley. Some weird thing going on there. I wasn't expecting that. Bialo's overtaking Dino's overtaking now Bialo. And yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting that, what happened there. I definitely didn't understand it. Oh, and Jana's now very, very close. Only 4 attempts now. Let's see what he can do. Dino Bino dropped some places there. Not sure what actually went on. Equasar also regained that place. We're having a great fight there. And Stanley, not much ERS by him. Down the inside, tries to go on Barakov. Dive on by him. Close to touch, but no, nothing happens. Bialo keeps very good his place on Equasar. Not sure what happened with Dino Bino Bambino, who lost a lot there. Slippery Cucumber there trying to fight back again. Jan is still not able to overtake LBA Checos. Jan is looking good to take P2 of the race today. P1 is another thing to talk, but P2 is something that's possible for Jane. Having a great fight with LBA Checos there. Dino again overtakes Equasar. We are having a great fight at the midfield. And Jane is now attacking LBA Checos. Now Jane gets the move done. And he's into P2 now in front of LBA Checos with much more fresher tires. Dino down the inside on Bialo, close to contact. Bialo tries to defend his position there. Yeah, we're having a massive fight on the midfield there between Barakov, Stanley, Dino, Bialo, Equasar, and Slippery Cucumber. There's Slippery Cucumber fighting with Equasar. Slippery Cucumber now behind his teammate. Barakov doing a great job keeping all of them behind. Slippery Cucumber now gets in front of his teammate. Not sure if he let him by or not. But now P8 for Slippery Cucumber. Thales gets another 3-second time penalty. Dino Bino Bambino still not able to overtake Stanley. Stanley not able to overtake Barakov. Barakov on a great race for him today. Bialo again in front of Slippery Cucumber. We're having a great race today. Dino Bino Bambino finally gets in front of Stanley and probably is gonna be led by Barakov now. Well, we'll see. Most probably that's what's going to happen. But, well, there goes Barakov, Dino Bino Bambino. We'll see if finally it happens or not. At the moment looks not. Barakov is keeping Dino Bino Bambino behind. So maybe Barakov feels comfortable to keep the pace today, or yeah, looks it at him. Oh, and they touch. Oh, that move didn't went good at all for McLaren team. Yeah, a bit of a joke of the race today. Terrible strategy by both teammates there. I'm not really sure who got that fault there, but Dino Bino Bambino now with wing damage. So yeah, it's very sad moment of the race, but yeah, it looked pretty, pretty bad what happened there. Weird moment of the race, what went on there. Jane pulling away from LBA Checos, but not able to catch Piccioni on that P1. 10 more laps to go to finish this French Grand Prix. Unfortunate race for Dino Bino Bambino, who broke his wing making contact with his teammates. Very unfortunate accident. Slippery Cucumber and Barakov now fighting again, and Barakov will want to keep Cucumber behind him. Definitely it's been a great race to watch. Not much on the lead of the race, which now being very... Piccione is being very strong at the lead of the race at the moment. But great fight at the midfield. Baraka defending from Slippery Cucumber and Thales, who's trying to pull away from Baraka, not able to do at the moment. And Stanley has wing damage too, I'm not sure. No, he hasn't. I thought he maybe had. Bialo overtaking Equasar there, or covering from him. Slippery Cucumber very close to Baraka, but Baraka can defend with Thales DRS, so this is helping for the championship too. Janes starts to pull away from LBA Checos. Slippery Cucumber very close to Baraka. And Thales has already lost 7 seconds with LBA Checos. So yeah, Thales definitely not going very fast there, but is doing a good job. Even if Jane wants to pit again, this may help perfectly for him. Thales is 10 seconds in front of Jane, so... But I'm really not sure if Jane is stopping again or not on this race. Slippery Cucumber tries to go for a move. A bit of contact with Baraka. Yeah, minimal contact there. Slippery Cucumber gets in front. Not sure if that contact had anything to do with the loss of Baraka's position now. And Slippery Cucumber is into P5. And is gonna try to go to get Thales now. Thales goes into the pit now. Gonna be on softs most probably for the end of the race. Slippery Cucumber into P4 now. Jane now losing pace with Piccione, but on a very solid P2 at the moment for him. Masieri asked me if I think Checos can get to the end with these tires. I think he can. Yeah, I think it's possible. Only 7 more laps remaining, and safety car helped to keep better those tires. So yeah, I think it's possible. Not discarding it. Oh, and Thales decided to come out on medium tires. He didn't go for the softs. I was expecting him to go for soft tires. And he's very far from Gustavo now, so maybe it's not going to be points today for Thales, unfortunately, after a great P2 last weekend. Still, Piccione keeps pulling away, almost 6 seconds now in front of Jane. Jane is on the medium tires, 5.7 seconds behind. And LBA Checos is 5 seconds behind Jane, so Jane is going very fast there at the moment compared to LBA Checos. And Slippery Cucumber 4.9 seconds behind LBA Checos, and Baraka 1.1, Stanley 1 second behind Baraka. They are still very close, and Bialo and Equasar keep the fight there. We are seeing a great fight, as I said, on the midfield, not on the front of the race. But yeah, midfield is very fun to watch today. Jane and LBA Checos now decide to finally go for their stops. So those tires weren't going to last to the end of the race. Jane is on the soft tires. LBA Checos going to go on soft most probably too. Yes, he goes on soft. We'll see where Jane comes out now. He's gonna fly on these final laps of the race. So Slippery Columber is again on P2, but it's very far from Piccioni, 15.7 seconds. That's a massive gap, and Jane is 8.3 seconds behind Atom Kev. We'll see if he has the ability to catch back or if he not. Terrible for the drivers who decide to go for more than one stop on this race. Safety car completely messed it for them. Oh, yellow flag on sector 2 is McLaren. It's Dino Vino Bambino's pond there. Definitely not the race for him. Stanley keeps attacking Baraka Cup. Baraka Cup with 20% more ERS than what Stanley has. They are gonna be fighting for the last step of the podium. Now Baraka Cup looks very comfortable with that. He doesn't have any penalties, while Stanley does. Baraka is most probably going to lose that P2 because Slippery Cucumber is pulling away very fast. And Stanley is already putting pressure on him there. Equas are putting the pressure on Bial, who's trying to get to the end on those medium tires. And Stanley is very, very close to Baraka. Now we'll see if Baraka is able to defend Stanley now. Stanley now, DRS is going to be open for him. We'll see what he can do. DRS enabled now. Not enough straight line speed to get the move done, and Equasar is also attacking Bialo there. By the outside goes Equasar, getting that P5 behind his teammate Stanley. Jane is already 5.6 seconds behind Atom Kev, who has kept the pace very good with drivers in front of him. Some still penalties will have Jane to go in front. Stanley is keeping very, very close to Baraka. Again, Bialo has another shot on Equasar. They are having a great fight there. Equasar goes a bit wide there, but keeps the place with Bialo. Atom kept starting to get involved in the fight too. Equasar not lost a bit of the pace. Baraka on the great race for him. He told me he was going to be on the controller, where it doesn't look like he is on the controller now. He's doing a great job. Again, Bialo overtaking Equasar there. Jane gets fastest lap of the race. Gonna be flying on this final lap of the race. Stanley still not able to get the move done on Baraka. Baraka getting a great podium for him today. Great P3 to keep that fight for the championship. Definitely gonna be my driver of the day today. But why? Because of what he's doing now. Jane 3.1 behind Atom Kev. Dino gets another 3-second time penalty. Definitely not being the race for many top drivers. Stanley keeps the fight, the pressure on Baraka Cup. Very good exit by Stanley, but not sure if it's going to be enough to overtake Baraka. Baraka keeping him very good behind. Equasar and Bialo, these guys keep fighting very hardly. Jane is getting very close to them now. Massive battle between Equasar and Bialo, but keeping it very clean at the same time. Stanley and Baraka battle for P3 of the race. And Jane closing now is going to have 2 more laps to overtake everyone in front of him. I think he is able to do that. But still penalties will throw him up into P4 of the race. Stanley again close. We'll see if he's able to get the move done this time. Jane now gonna get the move done on Atom Kev, starting his fight back. Stanley 3 points, very close this time. Stanley, we'll see what he can do, but Barakov has much more ERS than Stanley has. Still not enough. Jane gonna get the move done on Atom Kev now. Easy move by Jane. There he goes. Stanley still not able to overtake Barakov, but has forced Barakov to use much more ERS than he had. Three more laps to go actually. This was the third one, so 2 more laps to go now. Jan is still with enough time to catch the guys in front of him. 2 more laps, I think it's enough. He's now gonna go for Bialo. Bialo lost the DRS with Equasar there. And Barakov still keeping very good Stanley, but now they are both with equal amount of ERS. Going to be very interesting to see who crosses the line in front of these two. There goes Jane, quick on the straights to overtake Bialo. Move down by him. Gonna go for Equasar now. We'll see if he can finally catch back that podium. Stanley still keeping the pressure on Barakov there. Jane on the back of Equasar now, and it's probably going to be the move down by him. Stanley 5/10 behind. Still similar amount of ERS from both of them. It's not going to be enough for him to overtake. Jane now going in front. P5 of the race. Now P4 actually, because penalties of Stanley. So we'll see if Barakov can finally keep that P3 or not, because Jane is going very fast. So driver of the day could be Barakov because of his on the controller, as I know. But I could also go with Jane. He's done a great race. He pitted on the final laps, and he's fighting now for podium again, even with that late pit stop. Has he catched DRS? Yes, he has. And Stanley is very close this time. He's being very close, but not able to get the move done. Jane 9/10 behind. We'll see if he can get Barakov or not. Oh, Bialo's got a puncture at the end of the race. So yeah, he tried to go to the end, and we see what could have happened to Jane and Checos if they decided to stay out. This is going to be the final shot for that P3 of the race. Stanley, Barakov or Jane. We'll see who finally comes in front. Jane is looking very close to Stanley, but Stanley has that DRS to defend. Jane going very fast there. This looks going to be Piccioni on his first race at IOR. Great win done by him. He's going to take the final corner. He's going to take the win. First win, winner of the French Grand Prix. There it goes. Jane gets the move down on Stanley. And now he's going to try to go for Barakov on the last corner. Piccioni wins the French Grand Prix. Jane now, is he on time to get a move down or is he not? Very close. He's trying to go for it. Gonna try to go on the straight. We'll see. Very close. Very close. Who's going to be in front? Jane or Barakov? Was very close. Going to be Barakov at the end. Barakov will take the podium today. P3 for Barakov. Jane takes 4th of the race. Stanley takes P5. Equasar P6. LB Checos crossing the line on P7 of the race. Atom Cat finally is going to be 8th of the race, crashes on purpose, all while taking the finish line. Tal is gonna take 9 of the race. Gustavo will take 10. Dino Bino Bambino take... No, Dino takes 9 of the race at the end. Thales gets out of the points because of penalties. Definitely not the race for Dino Bino Bambino. Max taking P14, P12 at the end. And Locked Machine very far with a terrible strategy. Taking P15 very far behind. We are now going with the Italian national anthem for Team Ferrari and for Piccioni on his first win at IOR on his first race also, so here we go. Okay, so in a moment we'll go with the interviews as usually. Not sure if it will work, if we still have people watching the stream. I would ask them to tell me if everything is going alright, so I'm going to get people for the interviews in just one moment. Okay, I'm going to start a new stream for the interviews to see if that way it works, since it has been failing on the last races. So I'm going to cut this stream and going to start a new one.